students. Now we are discuss the chapter pharmaceutical incompatibilities. So the contents of this chapter is definition of incompatibility and types of incompatibility, that is physical incompatibility, chemical incompatibility, therapeutic incompatibility. First, we discuss definition of incompatibility. Incompatibility occurs as a result of mixing of two or more antagonistic substances and an undesirable product is formed which may affect the safety, efficacy, and appearance of the pharmaceutical preparation. The interaction of a drug with another drug or of a drug with additives, doses, errors come under incompatibilities. There are mainly three types of incompatibilities: physical incompatibility, chemical incompatibility, therapeutic incompatibility. Example: oil and water are immiscible with each other. Means oil and water, when we mix them, they do not mix, they remain immiscible in each other. It is a type of physical incompatibility. First, we discuss physical incompatibility. First, definition of physical incompatibility. Physical incompatibility occurs due to physical changes such as immiscibility, insolubility, precipitate formation, or liquefaction of solid materials. These changes are visible and can be easily corrected by using methods. Example: change in order of mixing of ingredients of prescription, emulsification, addition of suspending agent, change in the form of ingredients by addition, substitution, or omission of therapeutically inactive substance. These are the methods used to correct physical incompatibilities. These next examples of physical incompatibilities and their methods of correction. First, immiscibility. Immiscibility means oils and water are immiscible with each other. They can be made miscible with water by emulsification. Emulsification means by adding suitable emulsifying agent. Example: castor oil is immiscible with water. To make an emulsion of castor oil with water, we have to add emulsifying agent. So water is made miscible with oil. Next type of incompatibility is insolubility. Insolubility means the inability of material to dissolve in a particular solvent system. Insoluble materials are of two types: diffusible solids, example bismuth carbonate, magnesium carbonate; indiffusible solids, example chalk, acetyl salicylic acid, phenacetine, etc. The liquid preparation containing indiffusible solids, a suspending agent may be incorporated so as to increase the thickness of the preparation. It also helps to maintain uniform distribution of the insoluble substances for sufficient long time after shaking the bottle and facilitating uniform measurement of each dose. Example: phenacetine, caffeine, orange syrup, water. In this preparation, we have to make a mixture, but here phenacetine is an indiffusible substance, so compound powder of trachanth or mucilage of trachanth is used as a suspending agent to make a stable suspension. Next type of physical incompatibility is precipitation. A drug in solution may be precipitated if the solvent in which it is insoluble is added to the solution. Example: resins are insoluble in water. When tincture containing resinous matter is added into water, resin become agglomerates, that is, they form indiffusible precipitates. This can be prevented by slowly adding the undiluted tincture with vigorous stirring to the diluted suspension, or by adding some suitable thickening agent. So, likewise, gum, acacia, trachanth, agar, sugars, and other hydrochlorides precipitated from their aqueous solution by alcohol or by electrolytes through dehydration process. The preparation which is made in organic solvent when mixed with preparation made in water the precipitation will occur. Example, tincture or liquid extracts when mixed with syrups or some aqueous solution will result in precipitation. Likewise, volatile oils are soluble in alcohol. When water is added into alcoholic solution of volatile oils, the non-aromatic portion of the oil get precipitated and turbidity appears. Next example of precipitation, tincture benzoin, compound tincture benzoin, glycerine, rose water in sufficient quantity to make 100 ml preparation. In this preparation, tincture benzoin contain resins, and change in solvent system results in precipitation. Addition of tincture with rapid stirring yield a fine colloidal dispersion, so there is no need of any suspending agent because uh, precipitation precipitates formation can be prevented by addition of tincture with rapid stirring that yields a fine colloidal dispersion. Next type of physical incompatibility is liquefaction. Liquefaction, in this eutectic substances generally show liquefaction. When certain low melting point solids are mixed together, a liquid or soft mass which is known as eutectic mixture is produced. This occurs due to the lowering of melting point of mixture to below the room temperature. Example of eutectic substances includes hydrates, uh, uh, example just phenol, chloral hydrate, aspirin, camphor, menthol, thymol. Many chemicals form hydrates compounds with water of crystallization that are stable at room temperature or normal humidity, but these compounds will tend to release their water of hydration under the influence of increasing temperature or decreasing humidity. These types of substances create problems when they are dispensed in powder form. These substances can be dispensed by two methods. First method, triturate together to form liquid and mix with an suitable adsorbent like light magnesium carbonate or light kaolin to produce free flowing powder. Second method involves the individual medicament is powdered separately and mixed with an adsorbent and then combined together lightly and filled in suitable container. Example, the insufflation which contain menthol, camphor, ammonium chloride, light magnesium carbonate. Here menthol and camphor are eutectic substances. When these three substances, menthol, camphor, ammonium chloride, are mixed together, then eutectic mixture formed, and uh, to convert this liquid eutectic mixture into free flowing powder, we have to add light magnesium carbonate as adsorbent. Next type of incompatibility is chemical incompatibility. Chemical incompatibility defined as a result of chemical interactions between the ingredients of a prescription and toxic or inactive product may be formed. While dispensing such prescriptions, the precaution should be taken either to prevent the formation of harmful product or to correct them, and the prescriber must be informed in this regard. Chemical incompatibilities often occur due to oxidation reduction, acid-base hydrolysis, or combination reactions. These reactions may be noticed by precipitation, effervescence, decomposition, color change, or by explosion. The prescription having chemical incompatibility should be dispensed only after its correction by the prescriber. Chemical incompatibilities are of two types: tolerated type and adjusted type. Tolerated type. In tolerated incompatibilities, the chemical interaction can be minimized by changing the order of mixing or mixing the solution in dilute forms, but no alteration is made in the formulation. In adjusted incompatibilities, the chemical interaction can be prevented by addition or substitution of one of the reacting ingredients of a prescription with another of equal therapeutic value. Example, caffeine citrate can be substituted with caffeine in sodium salicylate and caffeine citrate mixture. Chemical incompatibility can be classified as intentional and unintentional type. Intentional when the prescriber knowingly prescribes the incompatible drugs. Unintentional when the prescriber prescribes the drugs without knowing that there is incompatibility between the prescribed drugs. Precipitate yielding interactions includes. Generally, it is observed that reaction between strong solution proceeds at a faster rate and precipitates formed are thick, which do not diffuse readily. The light diffusible precipitates are formed when dilute solution of reacting substance are mixed. Hence, the reacting substance should be diluted to the maximum extent before mixing them. Means if we mix strong solution, then thick precipitates are formed which do not diffuse rapidly. When we mix the solution after dilution, then thin precipitates are formed and they diffuse readily. Precipitates so formed may be diffusible or indiffusible. The method A is used to correct the chemical incompatibility in which diffusible precipitates are formed, and method B is used in chemical incompatibility where indiffusible precipitates are formed. Method A means the procedure of method A. Method A is followed when diffusible precipitates are formed in very small quantity. Then in this method, divide the vehicle into two portions. Dissolve one of the reacting substance in one portion of the vehicle and the other reacting substance in another portion. Then these two portions are added slowly, one portion into another by rapid stirring. The procedure followed for method B. Method B is used when indiffusible precipitates are formed in large quantity. In this method, the vehicle is divided into two equal portions. Then dissolve one reacting substance in one portion and in another portion. First, we add a suitable quantity of compound track and powder that can be added 2 gram per 100 ml of finished product and transfer in a mortar, and then second portion of vehicle is added in small quantity into mortar to produce a smooth mucilage. Then add other reacting substance into this and add remaining portion of the vehicle. Then mix these two portions by slowly adding one portion into another portion with rapid stirring. Here compound track and powder is used as a suspending agent. In this preparation we have to add secondary label. Shake the bottle before use must be fixed on the container when method A or method B is used in dispensing the prescription. Examples of chemical incompatibilities and method of their corrections are: first type of chemical incompatibility is alkaloidal incompatibility. In alkaloidal type of chemical incompatibility, it is subclassified as first alkaloidal salts with alkaline substance. Alkaloids are weak bases. They are almost insoluble in water, but alkaloidal salts are soluble in water. If these salts are dispensed with alkaline preparations such as strong solution of ammonium acetate, aromatic spirit of ammonia, ammonium bicarbonate, etc., then the free alkaloid may be precipitated, but however they are not always precipitated because all alkaloids are slightly soluble in water. For example, in the given preparation, which includes strychnine hydrochloride solution 6 ml, aromatic spirit of ammonia 4 ml, and water up to 120 ml. In this mixture, strychnine hydrochloride is an alkaloidal salt, whereas aromatic spirit of ammonia is an alkaline substance. When these two substances are mixed together, the strychnine gets precipitated because the quantity of strychnine hydrochloride in this prescription is much more than its solubility in water. The aromatic spirit of ammonia contains negligible amount of alcohol which cannot dissolve the strychnine, hence it gets precipitated as diffusible precipitate. To correct this type of incompatibility, we have to follow method A. Next example, ammonium bicarbonate 1.5 gram, sodium bicarbonate 4.5 gram, tincture ipecac 8.33 ml, chloroform water up to 100 ml. In this mixture, tincture ipecac contains an alkaloid ametin. Solubility of ametin is 1 in 1000, and here 1 ml of tincture ipecac contains 0.15 gram of ametin. Ammonium bicarbonate and sodium bicarbonate are alkaline substances. Here the prescribed amount of tincture ipecac will not give precipitation in the mixture, therefore a simple mixture is formed. Next type of alkaloidal type of chemical incompatibility, alkaloidal salts with soluble iodides. In cough mixture, potassium iodide is generally prescribed as an expectorant along with tincture ipecacuanha. Quantity of ametin present is usually so low that it cannot react with potassium iodide to get precipitated as hydroiodide. Similarly, when strychnine is prescribed along with soluble iodides, it forms a very insoluble hydroiodide, the precipitates of which are diffusible. So method A is followed to correct this type of chemical incompatibility. Next type of chemical incompatibility, in which alkaloidal salts react with tannins. When alkaloidal salts combined with a drug containing tannins, alkaloid form tannates, and they form precipitates which are diffusible types. So in this type of incompatibility, we have to use method A for correcting this incompatibility. The tannates of most alkaloids are insoluble in water, hence tannic acid solution is commonly used in alkaloidal poisoning as an antidote. Next type of alkaloidal incompatibility, alkaloidal salts with salicylates. When quinine compounds are combined with salicylates, they form indiffusible precipitates of quinine salicylate. To correct this type of incompatibility, we have to follow method B. Example, the preparation of mixture which contains the following ingredients: quinine hydrochloride, sodium salicylate, water. In this mixture, quinine hydrochloride on reaction with sodium salicylate form quinine salicylate, which gets separated as indiffusible precipitates. So follow method B for precipitate yielding interactions. because we have used for method B for indiffusible precipitates. Next example, caffeine citrate, sodium salicylate, water. In this preparation, caffeine citrate is a mixture of equal weights of caffeine and citric acid. The citric acid present in caffeine citrate react with sodium salicylate to liberate salicylic acid, which get precipitated. If caffeine is used instead of caffeine citrate, then it forms a soluble complex with sodium salicylate. Hence, to correct this type of incompatibility, we should substitute caffeine citrate with half as much caffeine as that of caffeine citrate to form a clear mixture. Next type of alkaloidal incompatibility is alkaloidal salts with soluble iodides and bromides. Alkaloids like strychnine, morphine, codeine, these form insoluble hydroiodides and hydrobromides with soluble iodides and bromides, and these precipitates are insoluble but diffusible. So to correct this type of incompatibility, we have to follow method A for dispensing. Next example is potassium iodide, tincture of stramonium and chloroform water. In this preparation, tincture stramonium contains alkaloid, which is solanaceous type, and it form diffusible precipitates of hydroiodides with potassium iodide. So diffusible precipitates, in diffusible precipitate formation, we have to use method A for correction of this type of incompatibility. Next type of chemical incompatibility is soluble salicylates incompatibility. Soluble salicylates incompatibility are subclassified as: first, soluble salicylates with ferric salt. In this type of incompatibility, ferric salt reacts with sodium salicylate to liberate indiffusible precipitate of ferric salicylate. So we have to use method B. Example of mixture contain ferric chloride solution, sodium salicylate and water. In this preparation, ferric chloride reacts with sodium salicylate to form ferric salicylate, which get precipitated as indiffusible precipitate. So we have to use method B. And in the presence of sodium bicarbonate, the precipitates of ferric salicylate remain soluble and clear mixture will be formed. So we have to prescribe sodium bicarbonate along with this mixture, and it is advantageous because clear mixture is formed and no precipitation occurs. So in this given example of mixture, here ferric chloride solution, sodium salicylate, these two ingredients are prescribed along with sodium bicarbonate, and these all ingredients are um, dissolved in water. Here, when we dissolve sodium salicylate and sodium bicarbonate in water, then add ferric chloride solutions, then effervescence is produced. When effervescence has ceased, then filter through it the cotton wool and pass sufficient water through filtrate to produce the 90 ml of mixture. Then it is uh, then in this preparation a clear mixture is formed. We there is no precipitation occurs, because in first example where sodium bicarbonate is not prescribed along this formulation, Then ferric chloride react with sodium salicylate and produce ferric salicylate precipitates which are indiffusible in nature. But here sodium bicarbonate along with sodium bicarbonate, these precipitates are dissolved in sodium bicarbonate, in presence of sodium bicarbonate. So a clear mixture is produced, and this there is no incompatibility in this formulation. Next example is soluble salicylates with alkali bicarbonates. When sodium salicylate is administered orally, it reacts with hydrochloric acid present in the stomach to form salicylic acid, which is precipitated and may irritate the gastric mucosa and cause pain in the stomach. When sodium salicylate is prescribed along with double the quantity of sodium bicarbonate as that of sodium salicylate, then to primarily partially neutralize the gastric juice and thus minimizing the formation of precipitates of salicylic acid. When sodium salicylate dispensed in the solution form, especially along with alkaline substance like sodium bicarbonate, the mixture absorb oxygen from the atmosphere and become reddish brown in color. This change does not affect the therapeutic efficiency of the mixture, but may lead to confusion in the mind of the patient. To avoid this, a coloring agent like liquid extract of licorice may be added to darken the color of mixture, or warning is given to patient about the color change. The color change may be retarded by adding a suitable antioxidant such as sodium metabisulfite in concentration of 0.1% weight by volume. In this following example of mixture contains the following ingredient: sodium salicylate, sodium bicarbonate, sodium metabisulfite, chloroform water. Here sodium salicylate and sodium bicarbonate are dissolved in chloroform water, and sodium metabisulfite is added into this, which act as a antioxidant. Then filter the mixture and pass sufficient chloroform water through the filtrate to produce the required volume. Next type of incompatibility, salicylates type of incompatibility include soluble salicylates and benzoates with acids. Most of acids and acid syrup decompose sodium salicylate as well as sodium benzoate to form precipitate of salicylic acid and benzoic acid. These precipitates are indiffusible, and we have to use method B to correct this type of incompatibility. In this given example of mixture which contains sodium salicylate and syrup of lemon, here sodium salicylate react with citric acid present in lemon syrup and produce indiffusible type of precipitate of salicylic acid. So we have to follow method B for correction of this type of incompatibility, or we should replace the syrup of lemon with tincture of lemon or simple syrup, because here syrup of lemon is used as only flavoring agent, it has no therapeutic value. So we can replace syrup of lemon with tincture lemon or with simple syrup. Next example of mixture which include the following ingredients: sodium salicylate, quinine sulfate, dilute sulfuric acid and water. In this mixture, quinine sulfate is not readily freely soluble in water, and dilute sulfuric acid is used to dissolve the quinine sulfate. But here the dilute sulfuric acid form precipitate with sodium salicylate by its decomposition and prevent the formation of clear mixture. So in this type of chemical incompatibility, we have to omit the sulfuric acid, dilute sulfuric acid. We have to omit the dilute sulfuric acid. Next type of chemical incompatibility includes soluble iodides incompatibility. Iodides undergo oxidation forming iodine, which is an undesirable product. So following steps may be taken to avoid this chemical change. First example, oxidation of iodides with ferric salts. When ferric salts react with soluble iodide, it gets converted into ferrous salt. And to prevent this type of incompatibility, uh, the prescriber has to substitute ferric salt with iron and ammonium citrate, or iron is converted into an organic compound which does not yield the ferric ions. Example of preparation, which includes the following ingredients: ferric chloride solution, potassium iodide, potassium citrate, and water. Here ferric chloride solution react with potassium iodide and form free iodine. To prevent the formation of iodine, ferric chloride is converted into colloidal organic compound before the addition of potassium iodide. Here the potassium citrate is dissolved in water, then ferric chloride solution is added, and then potassium iodide solution is added. The color of the mixture is green due to formation of new compound by reaction between ferric chloride and potassium citrate. Next example, oxidation of iodides with potassium chlorate. When soluble iodide react with potassium chlorate, then it forms free iodine. To prevent this incompatibility, the two reacting substance must be dispensed separately. Means potassium chlorate and ferric iodide must be dispensed separately. Freshly prepared mixture is quite clear, but upon standing for some time, crystal of iodine get deposited. So to prevent incompatibility, both reacting substance are dispensed separately, and direction is given to patient that before taking the preparation, mix these two separate solution and then use. Next, oxidation of iodides with quinine sulfate. Quinine sulfate is not readily freely soluble in water. It is made soluble in presence of dilute sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid liberates hydroiodic acid from the potassium iodide, and hydroiodic acid is partly oxidized by the sulfuric acid and yielding free iodine. Then the iodine, hydroiodic acid, quinine sulfate combine to form a compound which is called heraphatite or iodosulfite of quinine. The compound has the following. The compound has the following formula, chemical formula: C20H24O4 N2 3H2SO4 2Hi and 2I2 and 6H2O. This is heraphatite reaction. This incompatibility can be removed by any one of the following method. First method, patient should be supplied with a mixture for 3 days only. In case second method, in case my patient requires a mixture for more than 3 days, both the solution are prepared in half the volume of water and supplied in a separate bottle. Example, quinine sulfate Example of preparation which include quinine sulfate, dilute sulfuric acid, potassium iodide, and water. First, dilute the dilute sulfuric acid with water and dissolve the quinine sulfate. The potassium iodide is dissolved in the remaining quantity of water and mixed with the first portion. The mixture formed is quite clear at first, but after about 3 days it may deposit bronze or olive green scales, which is due to Herath reaction for quinine. Next type of chemical incompatibility is causing evolution of carbon dioxide gas. When carbonates or bicarbonates are dispensed in presence of acid or acidic drug in a mixture, they react together with the evolution of carbon dioxide gas. If the reaction is not allowed to complete before transferring the mixture into a dispensing bottle and corked, there are chances of explosion with bursting of bottle. To prevent the explosion, reaction must be completed before dispensing the mixture. To speed up the reaction, we mix the ingredients in an open vessel and allow the reaction to complete until effervescence ceases. Hot water may be used to increase the rate of reaction. Example: sodium bicarbonate with soluble calcium or magnesium salt. When sodium bicarbonate is combined with these salts, then due to double decomposition reaction, there is formation of insoluble carbonate and carbon dioxide. The reaction speed can be increased by using hot water, and mixture should be dispensed after ceasing of effervescence. And when effervescence ceases, then we have to transfer the mixture into bottle. Otherwise, if effervescence is not ceased and we transfer the mixture into bottle, then the bottle may burst. Precipitates of carbonates here, which are formed here, are diffusible in nature, so method A should be followed for the correction of this type of incompatibility. Next example: bismuth subnitrate and sodium bicarbonate. Bismuth subnitrate, when combined with sodium bicarbonate in presence of water, then carbon dioxide gas is released. The reaction is proceeds slowly at ordinary temperature, so we can increase the reaction by using hot water, and then when reaction ceases, then mixture is transferred into bottle. Next example: borax with sodium bicarbonate and glycerine. When borax and with glycerine are mixed together, the sodium metaborate and boric acid is formed. The boric acid reacts with glycerin to form monobasic glyceryl boric acid, which liberate carbon dioxide from the bicarbonate. To increase the speed of reaction, we mix the ingredients in an open vessel using hot water as a vehicle. And same precaution should be taken here. The mixture should not be transferred to a bottle until effervescence ceases. Example: sodium bicarbonate, borax, phenol, glycerin, water. In here, spray solution has to be formed. When sodium bicarbonate, borax, glycerin mix together, then a reaction takes place with the evolution of carbon dioxide. If mixture is dispensed as such, then there are chances of bursting the bottle. So mix these ingredients in an open vessel until evolution of carbon dioxide ceases. Then add phenol and transfer the mixture to a bottle. Then next type of incompatibilities includes miscellaneous chemical incompatibilities, in which first example: soluble barbiturates with ammonium bromide. When soluble barbiturates is combined with ammonium bromide in presence of water, the barbitone is separated as indiffusible precipitates. So To correct this type of incompatibility, we have to follow method B. Example of the preparation: phenobarbital, sodium and ammonium bromide and water. We have to make a mixture from these ingredients, but in this prescription, prescriber prescribed phenobarbital, sodium along with ammonium bromide to produce a clear mixture for patient. But here phenobarbital, sodium react with ammonium bromide and indiffusible precipitate are formed. This To prevent this, we replace the chemical equivalent amount of ammonium bromide with sodium or potassium bromide, because sedative action of these three bromides is the same. So we have to calculate equivalent amount of sodium bromide with ammonium bromide and then replace the ammonium bromide with sodium bromide, that equivalent amount, and produce the preparation. Here 8 gram of ammonium bromide is replaced with 8.4 gram of sodium bromide to prepare a clear mixture. Next example, potassium chlorate with oxidizable substance. When potassium chlorate is prescribed with oxidizable substance like charcoal, sulfur, organic compounds during dispensing, if heating or trituration is done, there are chances of explosion. Mixing of potassium chlorate with any dry substance is not advisable, but if essential, the ingredient should be powdered separately in a dry and clean mortar and then mixed gently with a clean powder spatula on a clean ointment tile without any friction. Here potassium chlorate react with tannic acid. The ingredients of this prescription can be compounded with minimum rubbing, because potassium chlorate react with tannic acid and there may be chances of explosion. So in this prescription, powder all the ingredients and weigh them separately. Mix them on a sheet of paper in ascending order of their weight with a bone spatula without any friction, or dispense each ingredient separately with appropriate direction for mixing. Next, incompatibility of emulsifying agent. The emulsions which are prepared with alkali metal like sodium, calcium containing metal, ammonium and triethanolamine soaps are incompatible with salts producing polyvalent cations. Due to double decomposition, a polyvalent soap is formed which inverts the emulsions. So sometimes an emulsifying agent cause an inversion in an emulsion product. Example, in this prescription, phenol, menthol, triacanth, olive oil, lime water. Here free acid in olive oil forms divalent soap with lime water. The divalent soap promotes water in oil emulsion, whereas triacanth promote oil in water type emulsion. So this prescription referred back to the prescriber either to replace lime water with purified water or omit triacanth. Next, color stability of dyes. Color of dyes used in preparations are influenced by ionization, which depends on pH of solution. Example, phenolphthalein dye is colorless in acid solution but red in alkaline mixture. Reducing agent often cause fading of color. In anionic dyes are most stable at acidic pH. Next example, basic dyes are very sensitive to alkalis. It may cause precipitation or may produce changes in color. Next example, the color of many dye is affected by oxidizing agent. So we have to use the dyes according to pH of the preparation or according to required color, and we have to take consider type of incompatibility during addition of dyes into the preparation. Next, incompatibility of licorice liquid extract. Licorice liquid extract is used as a flavoring agent. Flavoring property is due to glycyrrhizin, which is a mixture of potassium and calcium salt of glycyrrhizinic acid. The acid decomposes glycyrrhizin into glycyrrhizinic acid, which is insoluble in water and get precipitated. The precipitate clots and form a sticky black sediment which is difficult to diffuse. And insoluble substance does not have any type of flavoring properties, and hence licorice liquid extract is not useful as flavoring agent in acidic preparations. So prescription should be referred back to the prescriber for change of flavoring agents. Certain salts like calcium chloride and magnesium sulfate cause partial precipitation of glycyrrhizin. These precipitate remain diffusible, so method A is used for correct this type of chemical incompatibility. Next and last type of incompatibility is therapeutic incompatibility. First, the definition. Therapeutic incompatibility may be as a result of prescribing certain drugs to a patient with the intention to produce a specific degree of pharmacological action, but the nature or intensity of action produced is different from that intended by the prescriber. This occurs due to following reasons: error in doses, wrong dose or doses form, contraindicated drugs, synergistic and antagonistic drugs, and drug interactions. First, error in doses. Many therapeutic incompatibility result from error in writing or interpreting the prescription order. The most serious type of dosage error in dispensing is overdose of a medication. It is the duty of pharmacists to check the prescription before dispensing it whether overdose is prescribed or not. Pharmacist is often in a position to detect such errors and help to avoid such problems. For example, atropine sulfate 0.006 gram, phenobarbital 0.015 gram, aspirin 0.300 gram. In this prescription, the quantity of atropine sulfate in each capsule is more than is maximum recommended dose. So the prescription is referred back to the prescriber to correct the overdose of atropine sulfate. Next example includes codeine phosphate dose 0.5 gram. Here prepare 10 powder. Direction: 1 powder to be taken at bedtime. Here codeine phosphate is given in overdose form. The intention of the physician may be to prescribe 5 mg, but here he has written 0.5 gram means 500 mg. So overdose is prescribed, and pharmacist must check this prescription, uh, must check every prescription for dose, that there is correct dose is written in and there is no overdoses written. Next, wrong drug or dosage form. There are certain drugs which have quite similar names, and there is always danger of dispensing the wrong drug. Example: prednisone, prednisolone, digoxin, and digitoxin. Their names are and sound look similar. Sometimes many drugs are available in different dosage forms, and if dosage form is not clearly mentioned on the prescription, then it is the duty of pharmacist to clarify about the dosage form given from the prescriber. Next type of therapeutic incompatibility is contraindicated drugs. There are certain drugs which may be contraindicated in a particular disease or particular patient who is allergic to it. Example, corticosteroids are contraindicated in patient having peptic ulcers. Likewise, penicillin and sulfonamides drugs are contraindicated in patients who are allergic to it. And barbiturates and morphine should not be given to asthmatic patients. Example, sulfadiazine, sulfamiragine, ammonium chloride containing capsules. The ammonium chloride is a urinary acidifier. It would cause deposition of sulfonamide in crystal form in the kidney. Hence, prescription should be referred back to the prescriber. Here, contraindication example, because ammonium chloride produce the crystals of sulfonamides in kidney, so these are the contraindicated, so prescription should be referred back to the prescriber. Next type of therapeutic incompatibility, synergistic and antagonistic drugs. Many drugs exhibit synergism and antagonism when administered in combination. When two drugs are prescribed together, they tend to increase the activity of each other. This is known as synergism. Synergism is usually intentional because the prescriber has prescribed the drugs together in order to and in, in order to increase the activity of drugs. Example, combination of penicillin and streptomycin increase the antibacterial activity of antibiotics. There are certain drugs which, when prescribed, may lead to disastrous consequences. The prescription should be prescription should be referred back to the prescriber for necessary correction. Example, amphetamine sulfate 20 milligram, ephedrine sulfate 100 milligram, syrup 100 ml. We have to make a mixture from these ingredients. In this prescription, there is combination of two sympathomimetic drugs with additive effect. So there is a need to reduce the dose of each drug. Prescription should be referred back to the prescriber. When two drugs having opposing pharmacological effect are prescribed together, then there is antagonism type of interactions. Example, acetyl salicylic acid and proben acid when combinedly prescribed in the treatment of gout, then in this combination there is neutralization. These are antagonistic drug because acetyl salicylic acid is analgesic and proben acid um, neutralize the effect of acetyl salicylic acid, so prescription should be referred back to the prescriber. Last type of therapeutic incompatibility is drug interactions type of therapeutic incompatibility. Here, the effect of one drug is altered by the simultaneous administration of another drug. The drug interaction can usually be corrected by proper adjustment of doses if suspected interaction is detected. Example, acetophenetidine and acetyl salicylic acid, caffeine containing capsules. In these capsules, acetophenetidine and acetyl salicylic acid are analgesics, and acetophenetidine depress the CNS and side effect is undesirable. But here caffeine is prescribed, which is a CNS stimulant, and it neutralizes the effect of acetophenetidine. The incompatibility is intentional, so dispense the prescription as such. Likewise, tetracycline hydrochloride should not be given with milk because it is inactivated by the calcium ion present in milk, and it forms complex with calcium ions. So The tetracycline capsule should not be taken with milk. Rare therapeutic type of incompatibility which is unintentional. So prescription should be referred back to the physician to change the direction. So this chapter is all about types of incompatibility. Thank you.